Hi, welcome back. And today we're going to be doing some practice with the infinitive, so let's get started here. All right, I'm going to hit my pause button and would ask that you do the same, and then we'll come back and compare our parsing and translation. Well, how did you do? All right, balein, second aorist, active infinitive, translated as to throw. Hupastrephein, present, active, infinitive, to turn or return. Didaskein, present, active, infinitive, to teach. Idain, second aorist, active, infinitive, to see. This comes from adon. We have the internal stem change, minus the augment. Therapeusai, first aorist, active, infinitive, to heal. Anai, present infinitive of the verb to be, and this simply means to be. Paskein, present active infinitive, to suffer. And right underneath it we have pathein. This is a second aorist active infinitive, also translated as to suffer. Here we have an internal stem change with a path. Epathon was the second aorist of pasco. All right, we have some more here, and I'll hit my pause button and would ask that you do the same. All right, the first one, keruchthenai. Notice the theta eta. First aorist passive infinitive, to be preached. Prasukastai, present deponent infinitive, to pray. Labain, notice the internal stem change. Second aorist active infinitive, to take or to receive. Echein, present active infinitive, to have or to hold. So thenai, notice the theta eta. First aorist, passive infinitive, to be saved. Genesthai, second aorist, deponent infinitive, to become. Pistusai, first aorist, active infinitive, to believe. And elthein, second aorist, active infinitive, to enter. All right, let's look at some examples here from the Greek New Testament. Luke 19:11, let's pronounce it. Dia ta engus enai Jerusalem autan. Dia ta with an infinitive means on account of or because. Now, engus means near. Here is the infinitive from Amy, to be. And this is the subject of the infinitive. So, because he was near Jerusalem. You have to jiggle with these words a little bit to make them into intelligible English. All right, from Luke 14:3, Kai apokrithes ha Jesus, but Jesus, having answered, Apen said to the lawyers, namikus, this relates to the word namas that we've had, and Pharisees, legon, present active participle, masculine singular nominative, saying, now notice the punctuation at the end. That is the Greek question mark. So existent by itself means it is lawful. But we have to invert that to make a question. Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath? Therapeusai, first aorist, active infinitive. To heal on the Sabbath, ou, or not. The little particle a means or. All right, a few more scripture here. From John 8:58, Apen autois Jesus. Jesus said to them, Amen, amen, truly, truly, I say to you. Now, prin also means before. And it's linked up with genestai. That's a second aorist deponent infinitive. Now, genomai is, can also be translated as to be born. And our subject there is Abraham. So before Abraham was born. And then we have the ego eimi pronouncement. I am. From Revelation 5:9, axios e labain. A is the present indicative of eimi, second person singular. You are worthy, labain, second aorist active infinitive, to take the book, and then anoixai, first aorist active infinitive, and to open its seals. Sphragus, the nominative, means seal. And then in Luke 14:26, dunatai. This verb is going to be looking for a complementary infinitive. He is not able, enai, to be my disciple. From Mark 6:18, Elagen gar ha Ioannes. For John was saying to Herode, to Herod, quote, and then we have uk existent. It is not lawful for you, and then we have echein, to have the wife of your brother. Matthew 5:17, me namiseta. Here we have a subjunctive of prohibition. Do not think or do not consider that eothan I came katalusai. From kataluo, first aorist active infinitive. To destroy the law or the prophets, uk eothan, I did not come to destroy, but plerosai, to fulfill. The verb plerao, we'll see in the next chapter, means I fill or fulfill. Three more examples. Matthew 3:15. We have the verb diakoluo, that means I prevent. So here we have the prefixed augment with the epsilon, stem, and the ending. So this is an imperfect, active, indicative, third singular. He was preventing, or he was trying to prevent him saying, ego chreon echo, I have need by you, baptizthenai, first aorist, passive infinitive, to be baptized. And then we have a question, su erche prosme. Erche, present deponent indicative, second person singular. Are you coming to me? From Mark 1:7, in the words of the Baptist, I am not sufficient or worthy, hikonos, and then we have lusai, first aorist, active infinitive, to loose or to untie. And it goes on, the straps of his sandals. And finally, in John 2:24, diata, remember diata with an infinitive means on account of or because. And here is the subject auton, genoskein, present active infinitive, because he knew all persons. And this is in the passage where the people were giving sort of superficial attention to Jesus, but Jesus could not really entrust himself to them because he knew. He knew the fickleness of the human heart.